Today.
Sure.
That's right. Chef Anthony is with us as we debut our new kitchen here at First at 4.
Beautiful, right? I love this. I have kitchen envy, and I see all the finished kitchens, so it's like I'm just excited.
And you're a pro at doing this TV kitchen thing, right?
Yeah.
But you came in here with all your stuff, and you just grilled up this wonderful, fabulous summertime meal for us.
Yeah, it happens. You know what I mean? It helps with good appliances. I always say first and foremost, shameless plug on our Dugan site, but we do have a fun, amazing menu. So we're talking about the grilling, and we're bringing it indoors because obviously we're indoors. So keeping it fun like this. But there are tips and tricks. I mean, we can use cast iron, we can use griddle pans. We don't have to use, the same old stuff. So, I mean, with these grill pans, like this one here, we'll have the grill lines. We get the marks on our amazing steak sandwich that we're gonna make here. So, I mean, that's sweet. I have this up like nice and high. I'm gonna actually season this, and that's what I tell a lot of people. Everybody wants to know, how do you get the right texture? How do you get the right flavoring? We talked about pineapples offset. How do you get a good char on it? You really wanna make sure this is dry. Look how nice and dry this piece of steak is. So we actually, season with some heavy salt and pepper like that. We find that lack of moisture adheres, kind of sticks to it, and really gives it that crust, or that bark that everybody talks through.
And what cut of steak is this here?
So this is a flank cut, which is like a mid-range cut. It's not your fillet, it's not gonna be your highest priced item, but it's still really versatile and tender. So there's good marbling in it as well. So this is a cost-effective meal as well. And and it'll feed a crowd, because once you start grilling this, I mean, you know what this place smells like right now. If you start grilling a few of these, it gets really hot. Everybody's gonna want one.
Yeah,
so things like that. So I talk about this, and then really we want to make sure we get like a nice tender on each side, and then let it rest. I mean, a lot of times people say, hey, I don't want to do this. They want to cut right into it. See how I have it nice, this one pre-seared? So I'll let that rest, and that'll be the last thing we cut in our component dish. Okay.
How long are we gonna let it rest? Couple minutes?
A piece of meat like that, let's say that's 6 ounces, maybe 7 if I'm not throwing on a scale. You're not going to scale me on this. But, let's let that set 3 to 5, maybe like 3 to 5 minutes total for the whole initial rest. Okay? So something like that would really work. And look at this nice bubbling and crusting we're going to get. See how cool that is? Without, smoking you guys out here on your first day. No fire standing by. So let's talk about a nice healthy component to this dish. So I have the roasted corn right here, and I pre-roasted this just because we need to see the texture and the grill. So same thing, I use this grill pan, grilled that, and now I'd like to add just some cucumbers and some peppers to it, kind of uncooked, and that's really gonna give it kind of a great texture, a great finish. You know what I mean?
Gosh, it smells
and
so
I
good.
always tell them in the summertime, here's what we do. We grill the vegetables, but some of these cucumbers and things like that we keep fresh just to give us that amazing texture. Okay? So just a little bit of a creamy Italian or something of that sort in there. And what we're gonna do is just fine dice some red peppers, okay? And the red peppers are really gonna just make it
pop.
hot.
The color. I love it.
It's gonna give it a little pop, gonna give it a little little tang, all right?
Yeah.
So that's cool, that's fun, all right? Don't do it that fast at home, all right?
That was fast.
All right, I've been doing it like 20 years, so.
You're an expert.
Yeah, maybe not an expert.
gosh.
Okay, so see that? That's gonna be nice. We're just gonna add a pinch, and here's the deal. A little bit of red vinegar, just to offset the acidity. Really, we want to see that acidity. We want to see that fun flair, and then
just kind of to brighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, brighten it up a little bit. Kind of give it that little look is really what we want. What we want to see. See that? That's going to be fun. And this crew is a make ahead too, so you can make this ahead of time. It tastes better the next day when everything melds together.
And how pretty. It's so colorful too. I love that.
And flavor, and there's no dairy in here. You could add some feta or, add some cheese if you want to get in that cheese route. But, if you want to keep it out, I suggest, let's stay away from the cheese in the summer, in the light, with the heat, okay?
Right. We are starting to run out of time. Could we come back in the next half hour and talk about the pineapple?
I know.
I'm fascinated.
We can do
with
whatever
the
you want.
pineapple.
You're the boss. I'm not going
anywhere.
anywhere, man. I am here for you too. Yeah.
We're going to talk about grilling pineapple because I want to know how you do it, because this looks so delicious. Yes, we do.